Hello, hello, and welcome to Art Snack. Art Snack is that time of day when we take just a short break from our hectic schedule to talk about art. Hello, hello, and welcome to Art Snack. Art Snack is that time of day when we take just a short break from our hectic schedule to talk about art. My name is Jennylynd James. I'm an artist who enjoys painting in acrylic and making my characters come alive on that canvas. I'm also the creator of the course entitled Succeeding as a Fine Artist: Guidance, Tips, and Strategies. This online course on Udemy is ideal for the emerging artists, helping you create a business selling your art. You can find details in the description box. And remember to hit that subscribe button so you can be alerted every time we speak to fantastic artists around the globe. Now with me today, all the way from Trinidad and Tobago, is Jason Hospedales. Hello, Jason.
Hi, Jennylynd.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today on Art Snack.
Indeed. Thanks for having me here.
Well, Jason, tell us a little bit about your background as an artist. When did you start to paint, to draw, and do sculpture?
Well, I started this art activity at a very young age, really and truly. I always tell people I believe I came to this planet with the predisposition for the arts.
Yes.
With that creative vibration, and I, from a very tender young age as a boy, I enjoyed taking things apart and putting them back together with a creative enthusiasm or a creative curiosity.
Yes.
And fortunate for me, I was encouraged and nurtured by my parents.
Oh,
that side of me was encouraged and nurtured by my parents, and they were able to recognize that quality in me and provide for me the necessary tools and things that would help me engage this thing. So, like Lego sets from an early age, Play-Doh and all these kinds of things. Well, in my time, I had plasticine more than Play-Doh.
Right.
Paints, obviously. And when I became a student in at the secondary school level,
yes,
which would be like high school, I did art along with many other subjects, and among some of these subjects were some very intense subjects like physics and chemistry and biology, art, maths, and so on. And I used to really engage art as a brain cooler type of engagement,
Okay.
I was very good at it, and that was the reason I did my art, to just zone out from all the academics. And I excelled at all my subjects, including art. I got a distinction at art at CXC level. And, from there I went on. I was encouraged to continue.
Okay, very good. And so what type of art do you do now?
Well, I do a wide range of visual art.
Yes.
I do clay sculpture. I do sculpture in general.
Okay.
But I love the medium clay. Most of my sculptures are done in clay, but I also do papier-mâché, wire bending, cement sculpture.
Oh.
Right? I suppose I could get into wood, but I don't do too much wood sculpture.
Okay.
I like the construction side of making clay work and cement work. With wood sculpture, there's a sort of deconstruction type of engagement where you have to subtract a lot. And with
Okay.
clay sculpture, you could subtract, but you could also add.
Add
You
to
know,
it.
and I like
Right,
that.
right.
I also do acrylic, painting with acrylic. That's my go-to medium with painting.
Yes, yes.
Right, so acrylic on canvas and other surfaces, and mixed media where I combine papier-mâché and acrylics to
Okay.
create relief elements from the two-dimensional orientation, or from the two-dimensional space. I create relief elements coming off with paper.
Excellent. Now, I read in your profile that you also teach art.
Yes.
Could you tell me a bit about your work as an art educator?
Well, I have been teaching art for over 15 years at secondary school level.
Okay.
And that engagement is part of what I enjoy. You know, I love my profession. I love the classroom. I love the interaction, the student and teacher relationship. And yeah, I also have private students that engage my personal studio space.
Yes.
And I have online students who are abroad who also engage the teacher-student dynamic with me.
Excellent. So how can viewers learn about your online classes?
Well, I suppose I can be a little more proactive with promoting that part of my engagement, whether it be on Facebook or on Instagram or even on the TikTok platforms. But I could also certainly now I can tell you that you could contact me on Messenger using the Facebook platform if you're interested in classes, you know.
Yes, yes.
And we could arrange a mutually available time, you know.
Right, right. So Jason, I'm really excited to see some of your work today. Please take us around on a tour.
Okay, so I have here in my display space in my studio some work behind us. I have two bigger pieces behind the camera, which I will negotiate the camera to show. I have some mixed media work and I have some sculptures over there. So let me see if I can get this camera mobile. Right, so what I'll do is bring you a little closer to some of the work here.
Oh, beautiful. So is this acrylic on canvas? What is the medium?
Yeah, acrylic on canvas. Yes. Right, I have several pieces in my display space at the moment. So
tell me, this couple we see in the middle here, tell me a bit about that painting.
Okay, this painting, like most of my paintings, are highly experimental. And I wanted to try a type of what could be described as a pointillism type approach, right? Similar to this one, where I use a series of colorful dots over a primed surface. When I say prime, I put the colors down very random in a type of priming engagement as a first layer. Then I establish the image, which would be the couple.
Yes.
And use dots to sort of, as my second or third layer, to engage the elements of design to create the composition.
Right, right. Beautiful work. Beautiful.
Right. So I have different styles that I experiment with, you know, and so
tell me a bit about this image here.
Okay, this piece is called Mama in the Garden.
Okay.
And it is essentially a woman watering her plants in her, in her garden. You know, and I wanted to use a lot of purples and pinks, you know, and complement it with greens and oranges and so on.
Okay.
And this is essentially the product I was able to come up with at the end of the exercise.
Yes, beautiful. I like the use of colors to create the image. Many different colors. Yes, yes, beautiful work. Thank you.
Yeah, I do my work very purposefully with all these set of colors. you know, because one of my goals as an artist is to create a certain kind of healing energy within my
Okay.
own situation and circumstance, and
Yes.
with the hope that because the work is visual,
Yes.
the viewer could receive some of that healing benefits, you know.
Yes.
Now I'm going to switch here around in the space. I have some bigger pieces here, but the light, I don't know if the
Well, let's
light.
get closer to it and to
Okay.
see some of the details. Ah, lovely.
Right. So I just scanning down slowly.
And so what is this piece called?
This is this piece is about 6 feet tall, and it's
Ah,
called the Divine Hunter.
okay.
Right? Yeah, let me see if I can zoom out a bit where you can see the bow and his quiver of arrows next to him.
Ah,
And there's
okay.
a dog that is next to him as well, his hunting dog. Can you see that?
Yes, yes, yes. So bow and
Okay.
arrows. And so what was
You can
the inspiration in
see-
creating that divine hunter?
The inspiration was one of the divinities in the pantheon of divinities in the Yoruba spirituality.
Yes.
His name is Ochosi.
Ah,
Right? He is the tracker, the divine hunter. He's the one that shoots and never misses. He always hits his target. He's the one that finds the most direct and shortest path or route to a particular destination and so forth and so on.
okay.
You know? So the inspiration was Ochosi, Orisha Ochosi.
Yes.
But also it was a self-portrait.
Ah, okay.
Started off as a self-portrait. If you look at the face,
Ah,
perhaps you could
okay.
see
And
some
then you
resemblance.
created more afterwards, after
Yes.
the self-portrait. Interesting.
Right.
Okay.
This is a piece that was inspired by the artist Gustav Klimt.
Yes,
His
yes.
famous piece, The Kiss.
Yes.
Right? This is let's say a Caribbean interpretation of that.
Excellent. Excellent. Can we get a bit closer?
All right.
Beautiful. And you know, one of the artists I interviewed from Mexico, she did her version using images of Mayan people in her kiss. So I'm so happy to see the Caribbean version. Beautiful work.
So
Thank
you
you.
can see the man's face here, right? His eye,
Yes.
nose, the lips, the hands holding her.
Oh,
You can see that, right?
yes, I love it. And this is
Yeah.
acrylic on canvas as well.
Acrylic on canvas, yes.
Beautiful piece. I love it.
I
And
have
I like the
several
use of the
pieces.
colors.
Thank you, thank you. I have several pieces in my display area in the studio.
Yes.
Which at this time I would just, you know, basically give you a sneak peek, you know, because I know we have time constraints and so on, but
That's okay.
yes.
Oh, I like this one. Please tell me about this image.
This one is called King Boaman in the Gael.
Ah,
right?
so stick fighter.
It's a discussion about, yes, about stick fighting and the Gael dynamic.
Oh, yes.
You know, you see I have some drummers here.
Oh,
In the
wonderful.
calendar drum, and the stick fighter is in his pose, very dynamic and posture and pose ready to strike.
Yes.
You know,
This
done in my semi-abstract expressionistic style.
Yes,
you know?
yes. It also looks like fabric work, you know, like
batik and tie-dye.
It looks a bit like that style.
Yeah, I get that comment a lot.
Yes.
So here now I have some sculptures, some of my clay sculptures.
Clay, okay, beautiful.
Right, my clay sculptures go through a very what is the word? Detailed process, a very intricate process. After it's created, I fire it. I bake it at, let's say, about cone. I usually fire between cone 04 and 05.
Okay.
After it's fired, I patina the sculpture with various types of finishes. Right, so this
Oh,
one was done using a bronze type finish.
okay.
Right.
Beautiful and a lot of detail in the
Yes.
face.
I have, and these sculptures are in the round, right? So they have elements of design at every
On all
angle.
sides, yes, yes. Ooh, look at that. So several faces in this
This one has,
particular.
yeah, I'll do a lot of faces, but this one just has two, a male and a female.
Wow. What is this
This
piece
one,
called?
this one,
Yes.
this one is called Faces of the Thunderstorm.
Okay.
Right?
Gorgeous work.
Yes, it's a discussion about Orisha Shango and Oya and the marriage between them.
Okay. So your work
Faces
is
of the
quite
Thunderstorm.
heavily influenced by the Orisha faith.
Yeah, to some extent, but that's not my only influence,
Okay.
As a Trinidad national, I am influenced by, our culture, steel
Yes, yeah.
pan, calypso, Rastafarianism,
Okay.
the indigenous people, parang and all these different things,
Yes, yes. Let's
Pose
see one
and all these
more
different things.
sculpture. The old man, it's an old or old woman, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, it's an old lady.
Yes, look at the detail on that. Amazing work. Beautiful.
Right? And
And do
it's
you
also a functional piece. It's a pot.
oh yes. And do you use people as your subject or photographs?
Yeah, I use photograph references and I also work from live observation from actual human beings.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Very, very quickly, I will show you some of my mixed media work.
Yes.
The angle is bad, so I'm just switching it to over here in terms of the light.
Oh, what is this piece?
This piece is called The Cosmic Nature of Duality. Right? I'm also influenced by science and a lot of esoteric and philosophical concepts.
Yes.
Right?
And what
So
medium is this?
This is paper mache on canvas and acrylic paint. Papier mache and acrylics on
So
canvas.
you use the papier-mâché for the sculpture and put it onto canvas, is that it?
Yes.
Oh.
It's a quite intricate process where I create a reverse mold.
Yes.
And I do the papier mache.
Okay.
And then apply it to the canvas.
So you have to glue it onto the canvas.
Yes.
Ah. Amazing.
This one is called The Songs of Early Birds. Another example of my mixed media relief work.
Okay. Beautiful. And again, a lot of detail. Well, thank you so much for sharing your work with us today.
I have so many pieces. I give thanks for the moment spent, and the time that we shared here on this program, and for the opportunity to have a chat with you.
Well, thank you so much. I really enjoyed seeing your work, and it's quite impressive, the detail involved. It's just amazing. So thank you so much for sharing your work with me. Jason, tell me a bit about your exhibitions and artistic activities in this year, and what do you plan for 2023?
Okay, well, exhibition activities for this year. Usually, how I'll answer that is to say that usually I engage a lot of group exhibitions.
Yes.
And I've been part of a lot of group collaborations over the years.
Okay.
Just to track back a bit, last year I had my third solo exhibition.
Okay.
Which was held in October last year, right, during the pandemic, which was a good success as well, surprisingly so, considering the climate of the time.
Okay.
But this year, I was more concentrating on producing work You know, I try to give myself a 2-year period in which to engage my solo exhibitions.
Oh, I see.
So this year was production for something I've planned for next year. And in the interim, I participated in some more group collaborations.
Right.
So we have an initiative here in the island where the Parliament House, the Red House,
yes,
has a gallery called Rotunda Art Gallery.
Yes.
I've been part of several shows over this year period with them.
Okay.
Different topics, different themes that they engage.
Yes, I've done a few of their shows too.
Right, lovely. So I've been part of Rotunda shows.
Yes.
I've also showed work. I've had work displayed at the Think Art Studio on Cipriani Boulevard. Right. The creator there is Fitzroy Hoyt.
Okay.
I've had work in the Art Society of Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
And even now, currently I have work at the Rotunda, the Red House Gallery, Parliament Gallery. I have 2 sculptures there currently for the Honoring Women exhibition that is going on right now. And I also have work at the Art Society of Trinidad and Tobago currently. There's an exhibition in November, members exhibition.
Yes. Excellent.
So for next year, I have a big plan. You know, I'm planning to launch my 4th solo exhibition next year. I don't want to pull the cat out of the bag yet to talk about details, you know, but I have over 30 pieces in progress right now at various stages of development. And so far, the process of engaging the artwork is going smoothly.
Excellent. Well, best of luck with your upcoming solo exhibition. Certainly, if it's online, and maybe the viewers can get to see this in the future in 2023.
True.
Okay. And please tell the viewer how we can see more of your work in social media and online. What are some of the platforms that you use?
Well, so I use Facebook and Instagram and TikTok.
Okay.
But lately, I've been engaging my Instagram profile a bit more than the others.
Okay,
right?
so the Instagram name is what?
Instagram name is Hospedales Jason.
Okay.
Right, no spaces, just Hospedales Jason, and you can get
Facebook.
And Facebook.
So Facebook would be Jason Hospedales.
Yes. And on my Facebook profile, I usually just post stories. And the occasional reel and the occasional post, but mostly my engagement with Facebook is just stories, you know.
And then what about TikTok?
Right, so TikTok is J.Hospedales.Art.Speaks.
Okay, very well. So I will put these links here in the description box so the viewers can go to your profile and see more of your work.
Yes.
Okay, well, viewers can also see some of my work at JennylyndJames.com/art, JennylyndJames.pixels.com, and on Facebook and Instagram at Art by Jennylynd James. That's Art by Jennylynd James. Remember to hit that subscribe button to get in touch every time we interview an exciting artist from around the world. Thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you so much, Jason. Enjoyed speaking with you today.
Thank you, Jennylynd.
Bye, everybody.